In this video, we'll take a look at how to use Google Forms for gathering data, and then taking that data and then using NotebookLM to analyze that data, break it down into smaller chunks that you can use to create a presentation. So again, here's a form that I actually use pretty often, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over the responses, go to View and Sheets, and this is like my repository of information. So every form you have will generate this kind of a spreadsheet. And for the purpose of this workflow here, for each form that you want to kind of put together, open the spreadsheet, and what you're going to do is come to File, go to Download as PDF. So you can download that onto your computer, and repeat this process for all of the forms that you are looking to evaluate all in one place. And now once you have them all downloaded onto your computer, then you're going to come over here to NotebookLM. And you can start a new notebook, and you start adding your sources. If you have a premium account like mine, you can do up to 300. If you're not using premium, you can do up to 50. 50 is usually more than enough for most people. So I'm going to go here to choose my file, and there's that form responses. So however many that you downloaded, you can upload them all at once into a notebook. I'm just going to do one for right now, and it's going to sit there and process, and then all of your sources, your PDFs, will then show here over maybe years of collecting data. And once you have that, once it processes, you can start asking questions of the data and help you kind of identify trends and stuff. So let's say, for example, you want to take maybe one of these form responses and maybe turn that into some kind of a presentation. So you could ask some questions and ask it to save some information about it by asking a question here, and we'll see what the answer is. And then you can save the answer and then turn that answer later on into a presentation. So we'll go over this first option, how to do that. It's going to take a second here to process. So if this information is like, I like this information, I want to turn this into a presentation, I can go here, save to as note. So it's going to save here. This answer gets saved here, and I can continue to chat with my document as much as I want, but that note is always saved here. Another option would be come here to reports, and you do a briefing doc, and what that's going to do is take all of your sources and then put it into a bulleted executive summary. So give it a second here. It's going to generate a note here. Both of these are there. They're here for safekeeping. So I'll click on, this is the briefing doc, which kind of gives me a bulleted overview of all of my sources here. I could use this also to create some kind of a presentation, or here's the answer that I got here from that note. I could also do that. So let's say, for example, we're going to go here. I'm going to use the briefing doc. So let's say that I want to use this briefing doc over here. I'm going to use this to create a presentation here. So I'm going to go ahead and select all of my information here and copy it, and we're going to go here into Gamma. Okay, so we're going to go here into Gamma. We're going to go do paste in text, and we're going to paste that text there all nice and ugly. It's okay. And I'm going to generate from outline and continue to the editor. Alright, and then I can come here to determine how concise I want my stuff to be here. I'm going to go ahead and I want to do this, let's say in 4 slides, and then I click generate. And then it will create 4 slides based off of the information. It's going to work right here for a second, based off this information that's summarized from my form responses here. All right, it's still working here. So this in a nutshell is a way how you can take your notes with Google Forms. You create your database in a spreadsheet. You can download those spreadsheet databases. You can then upload them into NotebookLM, break them down through the chat or through some of the different various reports you have here. Take one of those sources there that you have right here, drop it into Gamma, and turn that into a presentation. Again, when you're ready, when you are, you can then edit it right here in Gamma, or you can click over here you can then download it, click and export as a PowerPoint, then you own it. You can continue to edit this in PowerPoint or Google Slides, whatever your preferred method is.